You know, one of the first things Judge Allen Lemon said when my son's case started was for me to cease and desist having any contact with Miss Kenya Johnson, the CASA director for Scioto County in Portsmouth, Ohio. And he says, Miss Kenya Johnson's not a part of the case. Well, how does she know details of the case in Judge Allen Lemons? The dishonorable Judge Allen Lemons just disqualified himself. And I've had this for a long time, and I've submitted through court, but you know, he throws stuff out and he's as dirty as they come. But Miss Kenya Johnson's been part of this case from the jump, because right after Patricia Sanders called in CPS to falsify evidence through court that stated the mother had custody of the child in Ohio, I went down to Portsmouth, showed her my custody papers, showed her where we lived over and over and over, and a CASA director who's supposed to be in the best interest of the child said nothing to Judge Lemons, but we know she did. And if she's not a part of the case, then how the hell does she know details about the case? Listen to this and watch this video. Listen to this video. This is scandalous. But Judge Allen Lemons, the CASA program, is just another way to investigate parents use their kids as pawns to investigate them. And CASA is not what you think it is. They harassed and stalked me. They about raped me a few times. And I've got videos and pictures, so I hope somebody says that I'm bullshitting or I don't know what I'm talking about. But Judge Allen Lemons disqualified himself. He broke ex-party communications. Dishonorable Judge Allen Lemons. Richard, what a dick.
We're set today for adjudication. However, prior to addressing that, we need to address two preliminary matters. One is that I have in my court, it's not mine, she's not mine, but we in Scioto County have a director of a CASA program. Her name is Kenya Johnson, CASA director. She has nothing to do with this court over here. And she has been receiving calls from Mr. Joeadkins. I had a note with me that it's separated from the file. It's not necessary that I do have it. But there were like 11 voicemails left on her phone and by Mr. Adkins. Mr. Adkins, I'm going to direct that you has nothing to do with this county. So you'll have to find some other means to deal with whatever issues you have with Courtney Wells. I cannot appoint a CASA person from Scioto County to come over here to Lawrence County, no matter how many times you ask. So please cease and desist any efforts to make contact with Ms. Johnson. All right.
Yeah, if Judge Lemons doesn't stop unlawfully ruling on my son's case and quit, quit violating my son, the judge is engaging in conspiracy charges, ma'am. And if he doesn't relinquish my custody of my son over, because he's protecting Judge Sanders, who knowingly committed a crime of kidnapping under Ohio statutes and revised codes, ma'am. He has no right by law to my son. And Judge Lemons is engaged in conspiracy to conspiracy. So, yeah, the time's up on this, Mrs. Johnson. I'm sick of this. I'm getting ready to go talk to. I don't need a lawyer, ma'am. If he doesn't listen, ma'am, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm getting ready to talk to sheriffs right now. But Judge Lemons is I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do you realize that there's a no contact order? Judge.
Ma'am, I don't agree to none of that case, so I wasn't aware of that. Why?
It doesn't matter if you agree or not.
I wasn't aware of that. Sorry, I'm not. It's not.
Yes, he put a no contact order for CPS.
What law is that?
In Lawrence.
Well, listen, ma'am. Just tell Judge Lemons that there will be a citizen's arrest if he wants to keep committing conspiracy and deprivation of custody and you know, I can keep going down the list because Judge Lemons knows, just like I know, that Patricia Sanders, under a higher vice code,
drug test?
ma'am, no, ma'am, I don't have 2 years of them. Can you?
2 years?
Can you though? Okay.
Yes, I absolutely could.
But, ma'am,
for all substances.
I want you to warn Judge. I want you to tell
I'm not the one that.
You're right. I want you to tell Judge Lemons, if he doesn't cease and desist, if he doesn't rule and quit depriving custody from me unlawfully by Judge Sanders, because that's conspiring with, you know, after the fact, ma'am, under a higher revised codes. So, you know, he will be subject to citizen's arrest, and I'm not joking. I'm not. I mean, man, what they're doing is not even lawful, and you know it, and I know it. For a kid that's never even lived over there, So, are we clear on that? I just wanted to make sure, because I'm not violating any laws right now. I'm not breaking any laws, and you know, my son is the one that's been violated.
You're breaking one right now, a court order right now, by calling.
Ma'am, I was not aware of that, but now that I am, I won't never do it again. But Judge Lemons is involved in conspiracy to kidnap and deprive custody and all kinds of way worse stuff than some order in a family court that's not even lawful. It's only there because the CPS worker admits he just put that down on the form, the complaint form. So Judge Lemons is in on conspiracy just like everybody else. Because when a CPS worker says in court, I didn't know where the child was, I just lied and put it down on the form, and Judge Lemons doesn't dismiss it, then there's a problem. I mean, my son's been in foster care. He's been held by the state of Ohio for 212 days unlawfully because a judge called in CPS to clean up her mess. Judge Lemons knows it. I know it. Everybody around knows it. And he's, you know, we're all under the same law, Miss Kenya Johnson. And I just want the judge to remember that, because he is involved in conspiracy. And I've definitely made you aware of that. Under a higher revised code, he is definitely involved in conspiracy. So I'll let you go. I don't want any problems or any trouble. I just want the judge to be aware of that, because he's unlawfully got custody of my son, just like Patricia Sanders unlawfully has custody, just like the state of Ohio unlawfully has custody, and I can prove it. Can you? So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm getting ready to talk to the sheriffs right now.
Hello, this is Kenya.
Hey, Miss Johnson, how you doing today?
Fine.
Fine. Did you talk to Mr. Lemons any?
No.
Well, they're not mailing anything to my house, so who will I contact to get some information on him?
On who?
Alan Lemons.
Who would you email or mail?
Yeah, either or. I mean, I just want to know how to get information on him, like his oath of office and stuff like that.
You would have to probably mail to 602 7th Street, Portsmouth is the address. And put attention to his court administrator.
Who is that, though, by the way?
Miss Hale.
To his court administrator. Okay. Yeah, I was just calling you yesterday. I was going to see if you had any comment on the story that's getting ready to break today.
Nope, no comment.
Okay. Do you know if he's put a warrant out for anybody in the Lawrence County case?
I don't know how. I can get across to you that I don't have dealings with Judge Lemons.
How would you know that I'm supposed to stay away from Ohio Department of Job and Family Services if you don't have any dealings with him?
What would make you say that I think that, or that I know that?
Well, I've got you in a conversation recorded. You said that I was supposed to take drug tests and stay away from...
Absolutely do not have me in a recording saying that, because how would I know that? It's not me. You're confused with who you have on a video recorded. It was not me. I do not know that.
Is this Kenya Johnson?
Yes, but I have never said that before. I do not know that.
Okay.
I don't know. And the only thing I know about your case is what you have told me on the phone. And also that you have a court order for no contact with against me, and you continue to do that. So you are breaking a court order, which is contempt of
do you
court
know that
order.
the judge has no authority over me? I don't live in Ohio. You know that?
You have a court order.
Wrong. In a false case, do you
From
know that
him.
in a case that's a sham case, do you know
I am
that's...
not arguing with you about
I'm not
this.
either. I'm a
not arguing with
journalist.
you
I'm a
about this. I have
journalist,
nothing
man.
to do with it.
I'm a
I have
journalist.
nothing to do with this.
Okay, well, I just want to get your side of the story before I publish it. The dishonorable Judge Allen Lemons got caught pillow talking. Wonder how Mrs. Lemons feels about that. Sucker for love. The dishonorable Judge Allen Lemons got exposed for violating ex parte communications when he discussed the case with Miss Kenya Johnson. You heard the first phone conversation. She asked me about drug screens. Well, there's no way Miss Kenya Johnson would have known about a case if she wasn't a part of it. Sucker for love. The dishonorable Judge Allen Lemons. Come on, Richard. Don't be a dick. Exposed for breaking ex parte communications.